True change means embarking on a journey of self-transformation that transcends the limits of our environment and circumstances. It requires a profound change of perspective, a rise in consciousness that frees us from the limits of our external reality. This timeless wisdom has been exemplified throughout history by visionary leaders, individuals who dared to challenge the status quo and imagine a world beyond the limits of their immediate circumstances. Mahatma Gandhi, through his philosophy of nonviolent resistance, demonstrated the power of inner strength to overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Driven by a dream of equality and justice, Martin Luther King Jr. inspired millions to rise above prejudice and discrimination. Defying gravity itself, the Wright brothers pioneered human flight and expanded the horizons of possibility. Guided by divine inspiration, Joan of Arc led armies and defied convention in her divine mission. These transformative figures understood that beneath the surface of our physical forms lies an immutable truth. We are not merely products of our environment, but conscious beings with the power to shape our own destinies. Our true nature is pure consciousness expressing itself through the vessel of the body. When we recognize this fundamental truth, we free ourselves from the shackles of material existence and awaken to our infinite potential. In our modern world, where there are many distractions and societal norms often dictate our thoughts and actions, it can be easy to lose sight of who we really are. We fall into the trap of the illusion of separateness and identify exclusively with our physical bodies and the roles we play in society. But beneath the surface lies a deeper reality, a realm of pure potential waiting to be unleashed. In this realm of pure consciousness, true transformation takes place. When we lift our thinking beyond the limits of our environment and circumstances, we reach the source of creativity and inspiration. We become creators of our own reality, shaping our lives according to our deepest desires and aspirations. However, the path to real change is not without challenges. It takes courage to face the limits of our present reality and envision a future that transcends them. It requires resilience in the face of adversity and unwavering faith in the power of our own inner guidance. But as we begin this journey of introspection and change, we discover that we are not alone. We are supported by the same universal intelligence that animates the stars and galaxies, guiding us on our path with infinite wisdom and love. And when we align with this higher guidance, we begin to see miracles happen in our lives as synchronicities align and possibilities abound. So we heed the lessons of history-changing figures and dare to dream beyond the limits of our current reality. Let us embrace the truth of our own divine nature and unleash the power of consciousness to create a world of beauty, harmony, and abundance for all. Because in the depths of our being is the key to true change waiting to be released and to release the world. In our daily lives, many of us operate from a materialistic perspective, relying only on our senses to define reality. This limited way of thinking often leaves us at the mercy of primitive brains that respond to external stimuli without true awareness. However, when we enter a state of true creation, we transcend our selfish self and merge with the creative flow of the universe. In this state, our forehead, the seat of creativity, is activated, enabling us to see new possibilities and invent new ways of being. When we immerse ourselves in this creative process, the boundaries of time and space blur, and we are fully present in the moment. This natural entity allows us to envision a future that transcends our present reality, a future that we cannot yet see or touch, but can vividly imagine in our minds. Recent research in neuroscience and epigenetics supports this concept, revealing that our thoughts have the ability to rewire our brains and shape our bodies. By consistently planning and articulating our desired future clearly and prominently, we can bridge the gap between imagination and reality. However, accepting changes is not always easy. Stepping into the unknown can create discomfort and uncertainty and tempt us to cling to familiar patterns, even when they no longer serve us. However, true change requires us to face these discomforts and embark on the river of change, letting go of our old selves and embracing the journey to our highest potential. To facilitate this journey, We must develop a deep connection with the universal intelligence that permeates our existence. By tapping into this infinite well of wisdom and guidance, we can match our intentions with our actions and create a bridge between knowledge and experience. Through consistent practice and repetition, we invite our bodies to embody the wisdom we receive and transform knowledge into living reality. At the end of the day, true mastery is not just about achieving momentary change, but rather cultivating a lifelong commitment to growth and development. It requires us to constantly repeat transformative experiences, anchoring our new awareness and understanding into the fabric of our being. In this constant journey of self-discovery, every experience becomes an opportunity to grow and expand. We learn to accept the challenges ahead as catalysts for our own development, not as necessary obstacles. We understand that true change begins from within and that our outer reality is only a reflection of our inner being. When we integrate the principles of conscious creation into our lives, we begin to manifest the highest vision of ourselves. We become living examples of what is possible when we align our thoughts, intentions, and actions with the wisdom of the universe. Our lives can be a testimony to the power of consciousness to change and elevate not only ourselves, but also the world around us. However, the journey to the championship is never perfect. It is a constant process of improvement and renewal, a never-ending journey. And by continuing this path with courage and conviction, we inspire others to do the same. We become beacons of light in a world often shrouded in darkness, guiding others to their own inner truth and potential. Let's dedicate ourselves to the pursuit of the championship, knowing that the journey itself is the reward. Let us embrace each moment with open hearts and curious minds, ready to receive the lessons and blessings that life has to offer. And let us remember that real change begins with a single step taken in faith and purpose towards a brighter and more beautiful future for all. In the end, the destination is not important, but the journey itself. And walking this path together, hand in hand, we create a world of abundant love, joy, and abundance, where each soul shines with the light of its own divinity. This is the promise of true mastery, and it is within the reach of each of us, if only we have the courage to believe and the determination to continue.